Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Brothers War draft here on the channel. We're going to go pick by pick, play by play through the draft, talking through everything so you will know what to do in your own draft. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment with your questions, and I'll happily answer them. Okay, Diabolic Intent is a rare that is not particularly great in limited because sacrificing a creature and paying 2 mana just to get your best card is not really something that's worth doing because your best card is generally not so much better than your like average draw that it's worth paying all of this extra mana and a creature. If you do already have a crazy rare, it can be worth doing, but you don't start off with a rare. There's no pack 1. Thopter Mechanic is a pretty good card. Works really nicely in a lot of decks because there's just some incidental card draw, and it's a monocolored card. Corrupt, kind of hard to use, and it's expensive, and really requires some deck building constrictions. Not my favorite card. I do like Third Path Iconoclast. This card's a really nice payoff if you end up in blue-red, but starting with a gold card is inherently risky because you're less likely to play it. And then the Retro Artifact isn't the greatest, and then the commons, a little bit weak. This card's fine, but we're going to start with the Thopter Mechanic because it's just a rock-solid card in any deck, and Third Path Iconoclast would actually be my second best pick because I think it's a good card, but I think the mechanic edges it out just because it's one color. Okay, here the rare is missing, so not a huge signal point. I will say that Urza Powerstone Prodigy is a good follow-up to the Thopter Mechanic because it consistently lets you draw your second card, and so you can start to grow your Thopter Mechanic, which is really nice. 2-drop, 3-drop, get that going. I'm going to hover it for now. In the other uncommons, Cradle Clearcutter, pretty good mana ramp card that can also be a late game creature as well. And then the commons, the best one is Overwhelming Remorse by a large margin here. The other commons are nothing spectacular. The Retro Artifact's nothing to write home about. But Overwhelming Remorse is quite a good removal spell. I do like following up Thopter Mechanic with another blue card. That's pretty powerful to do. Just gives me a nice little avenue to go down early on in this draft, especially because there's no signal that indicates blue isn't open. Overwhelming Remorse is a nice card, but going into a second color is just not something that is necessary at this point in the draft when I can take a strong card in Urza that has good synergy with the Thopter Mechanic and is going to be a nice card in my deck. It does want me to get some artifacts going, but you can play it anywhere you want. Okay, Spotter Thopter, the NicolaiBolas preview card. I still haven't gotten to play with it, but this is a card that I am hoping to play at some point. I don't know if it's worth taking here. It's a little bit expensive and kind of clunky, but we'll see if we can consider it. Go for the Throat is a nice card, but it doesn't kill some of the big prototype creatures, which does give it a weakness in this set. And then there is Prison Sentence and Mightstone's Animation. The blue card that would follow up my Thopter Mechanic and Powerstone Prodigy best might be the Mightstone's Animation, probably better than the Spotter Thopter. But Prison Sentence is a pretty good removal spell as well. I kind of want to just keep taking blue cards, though, because we are seeing a little bit of white, a little bit of black in this pack. We're seeing the Meticulous Excavation. Maybe we can do something with the Spotter Thopter. Maybe it's better than the animation. Maybe animation will come back later. I kind of want to try out my preview card. If I'm doing my utmost to win here, which I kind of am, I think taking another blue card here is quite powerful. Let's take the animation. I think it'll be good in my deck. Okay, and now we're seeing that white seems to be open a little bit. We get another Prison Sentence here. I do like starting off with like all these cards because they all work well together. This card makes Power Stones if I have artifacts, which I want because then I can animate them with Mightstone. Thopter Mechanic likes to card draw from both of these guys. It's just a nice synergistic package. Having a second Prison Sentence could have been nice as well, like going Prison Sentence. But starting off with 3 blue cards is also nice in and of itself. I don't think Meticulous Excavation is anything special. Prison Sentence is a nice pickup though. And seeing 2 of them in a row is a nice signal as well. And I'm glad that I didn't take a black card like Go for the Throat because black is drying up here. And I was kind of 50-50 on which removal spell to take there. Ooh, nice. Loran, Disciple of History goes well in this kind of artifact version I'm building. It doesn't look like right now I'm a blue-white soldiers deck. I'm more of a blue-white artifacts deck because I have these cards. I could also just take Weak Stone Subjugation. That honestly is probably better than Loran. Loran's a good card with the legendary guard that I have, the Urza. But just keep taking the blue cards is really nice as well. We see several white cards. Loran is quite nice. But I think we're just going to keep taking blue cards because that gives me a lot of flexibility. And getting a good blue card is always nice here. And I'm a little bit paid off. I don't think this is a great white card. I don't think this is a great blue card either, but there is a pretty good green card in Argothian Sprite, so I get a little bit of flexibility there. There's also Clay Revenant, which is a nice little synergy piece with the Urza. So maybe I take that over the Sprite. We haven't really been seeing a ton of green. Blue-green artifacts could be something we go for. Clay Revenant doesn't seem like a huge priority pick, but it does seem to have good synergy with some of the cards that I have. Only really the Urza, so I think we will still take the Sprite. The card's quite good. Overtaking another blue card. Okay, and now there's another quite late prison sentence here. Quite late indeed. There's also Trench Stalker as a draw 2 synergy card. There's Evolving Wilds, which is always nice, even if you're just a 2-color deck. Artifact, but yeah, Prison Sentence is a nice pickup here. Not a great white card here. There is Air Marshal, which could come in handy. There's also Reconstructed Thopter, which I don't love, honestly. It is a fine card to discard to Urza. Air Marshal is a 2-drop for my potential blue-white soldiers deck. I mean, I'm going to get some soldiers. I'm going to be able to use the synergies. This card's okay. Not the best card to animate with this, but it is doable to animate. I'll take the Air Marshal. And this card wheeled, to the surprise of no one. I'll take Warlord's Elite now. You can sometimes do some good stuff with this. I don't love the Lauren's Escape here, but if I can get some early drops, maybe I can make this guy work. I don't think Retrieval Agent is anything special. I don't really regret taking this card over a Prison Sentence, but it kind of would have worked out better for me if I had taken Prison Sentence. Getting a 3rd copy of that would have been nice. And now there's Aeronaut Cavalry. I think that's better than the Warlord's Elite. Just a flyer that works well with my soldiers that I'm presumably going to get. And soldiers is definitely open at this point. So blue-white it's going to be. And we'll try to get some artifact sub-theme to go with the Urza, but maybe we just don't play the Mightstones animation. Would Spotter Thopter have been better in this spot? Probably not, to be honest. Prison Sentence would have been the best pick out of that particular pack. Meticulous Excavation. Turn permanent to its owner's hand. So what do we have that we can get ETBs off of? Mightstones animation. Nothing really else here. Infiltrator. I guess we'll just take the Excavation. Maybe we'll find something to do with it. Cut the animation for now. This is a little bit of a interesting spot to be in. Okay, we'll just take the soldier now. We kind of know our colors, our lane, so to speak. Now it's just a little bit of a hope we get the right cards for it. Should I have taken the Prison Sentence? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Taking the blue card's really nice in a lot of those spots, but sometimes you got to make adaptations on the fly. And the card's really good if you can enable it, so. Ooh, last pick desynchronized. Let's go. Okay. Mesmeric Orb. It's a mill card. That's funny. Ashnod's a great rare, but not our colors, really. Last pick desynchronized is a little bit of a blue signal, I will say that. It's just looking at blue-white cards in this pack, though, they're terrible. There's not a good blue common. There's not a good white common. Just nothing doing. Is there an artifact we can take? I don't really want supply drop, that's for sure. I don't want Mesmeric Orb. Ashnod. Hey, where am I? None of the. This is like the worst pack I could have possibly opened. Survivor of Koilos is not a playable card. I don't really have any outs to play green. Green wasn't particularly open. I guess I'll just take the Ashnod because it's a really strong card. I'll just take the Argothian Opportunist. I'll just take the rare. That was a pack that I don't really think matters at all because it was just so bad. Thopter Mechanic's a good pick though. Good to get a 2-drop. That dies into another evasive creature. Obliterating Bolt is good. Again, I'm going to stick to blue-white because blue-white was so open pack 1. I got a late Prison Sentence. I saw a lot of white cards. The deck is going to be open. I just have to make sure I stay the course in this pack where I'm probably going to see a lot of red cards. Like, look, Obliterating Bolt, Excavation Explosion, Unearthed Shell. And for the people that wonder why I don't switch colors in Pack 2, it's because I know that red isn't going to be open in Pack 3. I did not see any good red cards in Pack 1, and so it's the same person passing to me in Pack 3. I'd expect to see red in this pack because it's the other direction. So the first time around it was coming past 2 from the person to my right. This time I'm getting past 2 from the person to my left. So if I didn't see any good red cards, and if I didn't see any good red cards in Pack 1, it means the person to my right could easily be in red, and that means that I'm just not cooperating with them, and then I get screwed in Pack 3. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. This is just a really good card, and it has good synergy with the excavation that I already have that I could potentially play. Curate, Clay Revenant, no. Energy Refractor could be a playable card if I try to get the Mightstone's animation in, but we're just going to take Lauren. Just a really nice card for really any deck. Don't really like Latinum Adept. Don't need the Energy Refractor for color fixing. I could just take Ichor Wellspring. That's a great card with Mightstone's animation. This pack's going to be a little bit rough for me. We'll just know that going in, I guess. It doesn't have to be, but it is turning out that way. Getting another Soldier. Iron Maw Crusher. Lots of great green cards. This card's actually insane. This card is actually an unreal power level card. You just create... Man, should I switch to green just for this card? That could be correct. Just making 2 bearer tokens, and then putting 2 counters on each creature gives you 2 4/4s and 2 counters on every other creature you control. It's between that and taking a Phalanx Vanguard, which is like a mediocre 2-drop. What would I give up by switching back to green? I have this Sprite, Lauren, 2 prison sentences. I mean, we'll try it. This card is so worth speculating on. This card is insane. I mean, and maybe I don't even play blue. Maybe I just ditch blue and play white-green. Because I think my white cards are better than my blue cards. I mean, this card's actually unreal if you ever play it. Blue's going to help me find it more often to cast it more. So maybe I try to play blue, green, and ditch the white. Or splash white. Springleaf Drum. Mightstone's animation again. Gosh. I mean, this card's actually just so good that it could just be worth derailing my entire draft. Oh, that's so crazy. I could also take Shoot Down here. Shoot Down's a fine pickup. Mightstone's animation. I don't have a lot of artifacts to go with it. Could take the Springleaf Drum. I think I'll just take this Shoot Down. Try to make the Swap-a-Rooney of the century here. Machine over Matter. Wings. Just got to get enough playables now to try and facilitate this guy. Our Opportunist Wield. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Okay, we might have to play some clunkers here to get this card in the deck, but it'll be worth it. Not a lot of red drafters. I guess I'll just depth charge Colossus. Take a random 2-drop. I just need to make playables however I can. This card's just super good. So powerful. Hopefully we get to resolve it, so we'll get to see it in action. I have 18 playables here. I mean, they're not great, but I have enough. Ooh, Boulder Branch Golem, let's go. That's a good one. I can't really play the Mightstone's animation, let's be honest. I don't want to self-mill. I could take Perimeter Patrol or just another 2-drop. I have plenty of 2-drops. I'll just take the Honor Guard, though. I don't think I need the random 3-mana 3/3. 2-mana 3/1 ward is totally fine. Okay, so for pack 3, I do not need a lot of help. I just need 4 cards, really, and then some upgrades. Mechanized Warfare, that card's not particularly great. Millstone, not particularly great. Oh my gosh. What am I working with here? Coilos Rock? Power plant worker? No. I guess I could take Reconstructed Thopter. Not the best. This is not a good pack for me. I just need to get a playable out of it. I don't think I want the second shoot down yet. I might have to take one later in a more weak pack. The Thopter's fine. There's like a flyer. Coilos Rock's probably going to have some uses in my deck. I guess I'll take it. Not my favorite. Ooh, Foundry Inspector. Could be good. Arbalest Engineer is a great card. Skyfisher Spider is a great card. I just can't play either of them. Wing Commando. I'm just going to take the Inspector. Maybe I'll get some more artifact stuff. I don't know. This card's not great in my deck. Oh, I want the Stone Retrieval unit. There's a 3 mana 3/2 that sometimes gets me some mana. It's going to be playable no matter what. I'm just trying to make sure I get playables here. Oh my gosh, this card is so good. This card is insane in just any deck. It's Hoarding Recluse. I honestly want Philology Archaeologist because it digs me 3 cards for my Titania's Command, but this card's just too good to pass up. Ooh, I'll just take the Archaeologist over the Haywire Might. Haywire Might is good, don't get me wrong, but the Archaeologist just digs me towards my Titania's Command. So every card that does that is great for me. What? This card is unreal as well. This card is crazy. And it also is a card I can dig for with my Archaeologist. Let's go. I wouldn't mind a Combat Courier, don't get me wrong. But this card is nutso. Okay, now we have to slowly make cuts. And the first card to cut is probably the... Or is this Rebuff, maybe? Okay, maybe I'll just take the big artifact. I mean, white cards are great. But we have to... You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I could take Machine Over Matter. Depth Charge is another top-end guy. I don't really need more top-end guys. Machine Over Matter. I have some artifact creatures. I already have one Machine Over Matter, though. Let's just take the big guy. The big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-drops. I don't really need Air Marshal. Soldiers 4. Yeah, I have some, but they're more like incidental soldiers. I'm not going to play Retrieval Agent. Just play a bunch of 2-drops and then have Titania's Command and a couple depth charges at the top. We got Weak Stones for removal. What's this? Legendary creatures. Cool. Not my colors, but cool. Mutt. Scrapyard Mutt. Scrapwork Mutt. I'll take the Sprite. Sprite's a great 2-drop. Way better than the Tomackles. Tomackle. Okay, I guess I'll take a Gaia's Gift. Give me some flexibility. Some Interaction. Ichor Wellspring doesn't do much for me. I'll say that much. Thopter's not the best either. Don't love Tinkering, though. And I don't want the Flow of Knowledge. I'll just take an uncommon. Arbalest coming back around is insane. Sure, we'll take a 2/3 Reach Death Touch. That can help stabilize this a little bit. Another Gaia's Gift or a Scrapwork Cohort. Take the gift, I guess. Keeper of the Cadence. Wow, I would have ended up with a pretty good blue-white deck. We're literally doing it all for this card. So if we don't draw this card, our deck is going to look much worse than it actually is. But I feel like we win every game we cast the Titania's Command, so there's that as well. Trying to clear my throat so I can project a little bit more. I'm not planning on playing any of these cards. This is an unconventional draft. This is one of the reasons why it's kind of nice to stick to one color sometimes. Like, I stuck to blue pretty heavily, and I think it's going to pay off. So I have 45 cards here. I don't really have a use for Ichor Wellspring. I never sacrifice it to anything. So that's a pretty easy cut. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-drops. Archaeologist has good hit number of hits, but 8 2-drops is a lot. You generally don't need 8 2-drops. Especially if you're trying to play like a mid-rangey or like late game deck. I don't need Keeper of the Cadence. I'm not going to self-mill. I don't have any card draw. I'm going to cut the Rebuff. It's just hard to use. My deck isn't an instant speed deck. And then I'll cut the Honor Guards. I wish I had card draw. I just don't. These guys do nothing in my deck. They're just 2/1s that die into 1/1 flyers, which is still good. Yep, we're going to run it like this. Wish I had more card draw, but what can you do? This is how it's going to be. We're going to make Titania's command our artwork, and I'll see you folks in the games. If you've been enjoying my channel and would like to contribute towards its success, you can do so at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You'll gain access to some bonus content, exclusive rewards, and you'll be helping make the channel better. Huge shout out to all of my patrons, and special thanks to those at the credits level. Without further ado, though, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We have a great hand here. 2-drop, 3-drop, a little bit of interaction to keep our guys safe, and we can start looting for our really good card. Or that card. That card's really good. We can even loot away the Boulder Branch to get a Power Stone to help us pay the mana for this thing. Do I want to play the Boulder Branch? Yeah, probably. It's just maximum pressure. And that makes this cost 1. It's tough. Playing the Helm is tempting, but I've got them on a little bit on the back foot here. They don't have a great blocker. That's not a great blocker either. Okay, sure. I should have looted with this guy first. Okay. Wow, getting a actual, like, Power Stone token's huge. Did I just go for the Coilos Rock plus loot plan here and then try to equip this when I can play Gaia's Gift? I think so. They must know something's up, though. But if my Coilos Rock resolves... Then I'll be able to start copying the rock. And then I'm in a really good spot. Go to the mind over matter. And now I have a really good equip onto the rock. And I've got my Gaia's Gift to protect my guy, and I'm in great shape. Like a Coilless Rock every turn is no joke. I'm going to cast this Depth Charge Colossus in no time. Sure. Mm-hmm. This is 7 to activate, and I have 8, so I couldn't hold up. I just need to hold up Gaia's Gift no matter what here. So I'm just going to do this. Combat. No. Turned. Sure, that's fine. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could I kill my opponent if I had attacked all there? I have a lot of attackers. I attack with 9. They block, block, block. They block 2 on the ground. Yeah, they probably weren't quite dead. Well, that was really cool. Helm of the Host is disgusting. I can't believe I got past it. I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to round 2. We've got a great hand here. We don't have blue mana yet, but we do have 2 cards we can play. Urza can loot us into our good spells. And it doesn't even matter. We're going to lead with the Opportunist, then Urza, I think. Wow, just drawing our 2-drop. Let's go. Having a 2-drop on turn 2 is just so powerful. Maybe we should just play all 8. Soon, Argothian Sprite, you shall be mighty enough to attack past the perimeter patrol. For now, though, you must wait. Bide your time. Okay. We want to get Urza down so we can start looting away these lands. Probably going to play the Foundry Inspector. We don't need the mana. Okay, I understand. Hurtful. They have a combat trick. They've got a combat trick. Worst case scenario. Let's see if we can get a nice little Coilless Rock ambush in. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like they probably expect me to have Coilless Rock if they attack in here, but we'll see if they have the trick. And they do. Super unfortunate, honestly. Gonna have to go for the classic defensive Gaia's Gift. Hope for the best again. Just them having the 2 combat tricks to get me. This has reach now, so I can block. This thing can hit me for 3 if they're willing to spend the mana on it. So I'm just going to bump this. I'll take 5, and then I can block this next turn. Okay. I'm so toast. Like, I don't know. Just their 2 combat tricks blew me out completely. My curve was pretty good, but their cards just lined up nicely. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, that's game. That's game. That was just like they had a great curve. They played the perfect card every turn, and I couldn't possibly win ever. With the cards that I had, so not much to do. Welcome to another round. We're gonna get to see how good Titania's command here is here, because this is like the reason we made the audible to green instead of having like a really consistent soldiers deck is so we could play the Titania's command. And hopefully we draw a few lands and get to deploy it. Much as I would love to not block this, I have to block this. Otherwise, I'm just taking billions of damage. Like, not blocking is so nice, because the more creatures I can get into play, the better Titania's command is, but I can't just take, like, 3 a turn. Okay. That's A-okay with me. We officially have enough mana to play the command. We won't be trading creatures now. We're at a high enough life total. We just didn't want to take 3 a turn, because that's just 10 damage or whatever. Or more over the course of the game. Gigamole! Ooh, Argoth. We can attack. We are going to be the beatdown here. So here we will demonstrate the power of the Titania's command. Two bears, 2 counters. We don't really want to trade for this thing, so we will just... No attacks this turn. Because weak stones can take out the Hoarding Recluse, and then they won't have anything that can really block us. Also, Sprite's going to keep growing, so we don't want to trade that for the Recluse. But yeah, we just added, for 6 mana, we added 4, 8, 10, 12 power to the board. It's like, okay. It's actually an unreal card. Sure, Death Touch. But that one can't block the Sprite, so that's good. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to shuffle, but we would totally put this, like, it would totally be cool to put that in the bottom again. We probably will do it anyway, but it won't do anything now. I'm just going to play the Boulder Branch Golem. It's nice to just get the extra creature into play because it attacks past their Gigamole, puts them under more pressure, and the Sprite is going to be a card I can activate next turn and have that be good. So that way any two of my guys are lethal. This guy's lethal on his own. So now they can't, like, kill Sprite. So they have to spend a blocker on the Sprite so they can't get any good double blocks in. Got the win. I expect to win every game I cast Titania's Command and then, like, scrap out some wins here and there. So that's kind of the game plan. I mean, I'm probably, like, 50-50 in the other games, but then I win, like, every one of those games, or 80% or 90%, so we're in good shape. See you next round. Welcome to another round. Honestly, this hand is bad, but I'm going to keep it anyway, because mulliganing is really bad, and it has the tools to, like, stall out for a while. Like, I have enough blue cards that I'll be able to wait it out and draw a green card, and we draw it instantly, but mulliganing is really bad in Limited because it's fundamentally a lot of one-for-one trades. Like, there's not a ton of card draw in this set either, so it's like everything's trading one-for-one, and you just gotta roll with the punches. Okay. This card's good in this situation. I'll just get the 1/1 Thopter, though. I'll make the trade, get the 1/1 that can start chipping in. And that'll make this cost 1 less. I'm fine with that. This thing is better than the 2/1 was going to be. Oh, nice. So if I draw a land here, I can just jam a 6/6. That's good. Hopefully this works out for me. This card's pretty annoying because it blocks all of my creatures, so I might have to weak stones it, even though it then still has the activated ability. Okay. Okay, send in the goons. Nice. The extra power. Contributing to my game plan, getting rid of 3 lands. Honestly, pretty good for me, so I just don't have to draw them. Like, normally it's like, oh yeah, I don't have to draw this card. But like here, like, drawing 3 lands in a row probably would have lost me the game. I can attack into that guy. Let's go. What? They're not going to keep him back to block? Okay, I will hit you. That's insane. Six, 9, 10, 11. Well, sometimes the Thran Spider gets wrecked by Depth Charge Colossus. Oh my gosh. That was an insane win. Like, oh my gosh. The guy, I just played like a turn 4 6/6. Let's go. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. I will keep this on the play. We got the gift to protect our guys after a little bit. I mean, honestly, getting a 2/1 flyer into play on turn 2 It's going to be great for pressuring them, and they might have to answer it, and then gift is great. Honestly, the combat tricks have felt pretty great in this set when you're able to be beating down, and they're even decent defensively, like the gift. Whoa! No! Well, I can block that with my Urza, so that's fine. Green-white, you say? We don't play it on our turn, so we can play around like Epic Confrontation or something. Because then they'd hit us for 3 and kill our guy, and this way they have to waste their turn if they do have the Epic Confrontation. What are they taking so long to do? They don't have a counterspell. There's nothing they could do here. Definitely just play our Urza. It's a very level 1 thing. If they do have the Epic Confrontation, it's worse for us, but if they don't have specifically that card, it's better for us. Okay, so like here, it's significantly better for us that we got the Urza down. They can get the planes. I'll trade Urza for both their guys. Well, that was a good draw. Just any spell was a good draw there. Wow. That's annoying. Very annoying, actually. If I had another counter, I could have blown him out. As such, I'm going to get owned by this recruitment officer. Okay, Argothian Sprite. This officer is going to be a pain for me. Yes! Yes! Don't hit a land. No soup for you. That means they won't be able to use the recruitment officer this turn like they were maybe planning. Waiting for server. Oh no. Okay. Gotta let them go. Whew, my internet died. That was not ideal. So the reason I'm doing this now is because I need to get the Gaia's gift used so that I can just start spending 7 mana to activate this guy. If they're playing a third copy of that card, I'm going to be impressed. Okay. Weak Stones doesn't stop them from activating, so had to do it this way. No! Okay, they attack with everything. I'll block. Ouch. No attacks. I got rid of their scaling with their recruitment officer. And now I just have to ride this guy and make him huge. I'll take one a turn while I draw my answers. I have a couple of huge cards in my deck. I can start spending my mana on this guy. They have 2 cards in hand, but I've got plenty of stuff that I can draw. They can start sacrificing their guys to deal more damage to me, but currently okay. I will need to draw some spells someday. Currently I've drawn 10 lands and way less than that in spells. That's a great draw. Not often that you can just play Helm and equip it in the same turn. And I have plenty to do. Aw, man. But now at least I got another 2/2 out of the deal. So I can attack them. They have 8 power, so they can't block it. Then I can buff this thing up so that they can block those things. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. If they attack me back with all, I still go die 3, 6, 8, 9. They will be short. I'm impressed that they didn't just use shoot down on this thing. That was an impressive bit of restraint from them. Maybe they just top decked it. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, man. Wow, I can't believe they just did that. They left back the only guy that I could deal with. That's funny. Got there! Yes! Oh, I should have left back that Blanchwood Prowler. Oh, yes. Got there. That worked out. That was crazy. What a insane game. See you next round. Welcome to another round. Easy keep. We have our best card. We've got some interaction to sustain us. We would like some creatures, because that's what works the best with the command, but we'll find those. We have plenty in our deck. We have like 14 or something. Maybe more. Like a 14-9 split. And this is like a creature, so it's like, yeah. And we have plenty of creatures, so. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. This is unfortunate. Please don't kill me super quickly, opponent. Sometimes in best of one especially, it's like hand matchup. Like, my hand is super slow. My hand doesn't do well against these crazy aggro starts. I drew all lands to start the game. It's like, in some matchups that wouldn't matter, but in this one it's going to matter a lot, because I'm not doing anything until turn 4. And by then I'm already dead. Gosh darn it. That's so frustrating. Do I really want to keep this thing tapped. I want to keep this thing tapped. Because I want to leave the Zephyr Sentinel in play to get counters from the Titania's command. But I don't want to take 4. Sure. Oh, Thopter Mechanic, we needed you. I'm going to play the Thopter Mechanic over the Desynchronize. It's such a better card on this board. It can block the Scrapwork cohort. Give me a 1/1 that I can then turn into a 3/3 with the Titania's command. Yeah, even though it's way less mana efficient, like this card just doesn't do what I need. And if they try to kill the Thopter Mechanic, I can do good work with it anyway. By blocking with the 1/1 on the Scrapwork cohort. Wow, that's crazy. I'll take 6. Sure. I'll leave this guy to block there. I'll take 4 from that. Okay. They draw 2 cards. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 15. If they attack with everything, they're dead on the crackback. The only combat trick I'd be dead to is a second Moment of Defiance. Or black has another combat trick. I'm trying to think about the odds of them attacking all out if they don't have it. Like, if I trade off one of my bears for a Scrapwork cohort, I'm not in great shape. Oh, okay. Okay. I see, I see. Okay, I have to make this trade now. I could only use a sorcery only once until it leaves the battlefield. So I can put that on the top of the bottom of their deck. Oh, please double block. Okay. Do your worst, opponent. Do your worst. I think they think I'm dead on board or something. Because that comes back as a 4/2. But I'm not even dead here. They attack, buff this thing. I go to 1. So if I do this, then I have 4, 8. They can block 1 on the ground and I win. I'll save this for if they play a second blocker. Perfect. Now they're just dead. They block this. And now they're even more dead. That was a close game. In the Trenches is a broken card. Well, that was a good one. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. We're going to keep this. We have a 2-drop. We have some spells to back it up. Honestly, drawing all of my non-lands when I have the Archaeologist. This is probably going to be a 1-4, but, you know. One does what they can. I can still find my best spell. Come on, spell. I would have loved any of those cards as a follow-up, because they are all good here. Mill 3 spells, draw a land. Just like the one game when I drew the opposite, where I milled 3 lands, which was helpful, so we'll be fine. No, my beautiful spells, my beautiful creatures. No, sad day. Oh, it was a sad day in the neighborhood. Aha, my 1-4 blocks your 3-1. How clever. I actually am going to just hold up double Gaia's Gift here. I don't need the Power Stone Prodigy at the moment. Man, them giving me another ETB is so tempting. But no. I don't want to take the damage. Do not want to take the damage. Because the problem is the way you lose this sort of game, when you have a relatively stable board like this, is your opponent bounces your guy. You basically have spent your turn doing nothing because I didn't deploy another guy. They then play another Scrapper cohort. I play my guys, and then they attack me and they play an all buff spell or something, and I just lose. Whereas now I'm like perfectly stable. There's nothing they can do to me. I'm just like camped behind my fortress. So like it's worth just like not having to replay that, not wasting my entire turn. We're super chilling. Okay, we are going to kill that with our shoot down. Because that was going to destroy me. Oh my gosh, because they're all soldiers. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Sure. They still don't have an attack. I get a loot. Three, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully they use the Air Marshal a couple times and I can snipe the Air Marshal. Okay, what are they going to do it on? God. gosh. I didn't have the land. I'm just going to jam this guy. Oh, I'm just toast. Gosh, could I just... Oh my gosh, it's so tough. If I had drawn one more land, I would be totally fine. As it is, I'm completely screwed. Because I can... Could have discarded the depth charge, dude. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, this one was just unlucky. I didn't have the tools that I needed to win this game, it felt like. Oh, I certainly didn't have the tools I needed to win this game. My gosh, their deck is actually unbeatable. Like, I could do some stuff, but I'm just going to concede. They have like 10 soldiers in play, and I just literally can never win this game in a million years. Yeah, that was a bad matchup. I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to another round. We are going to keep this hand. And just as a little thing to point out, I have kind of done the exact thing I expected my deck to do, which was I am undefeated when I cast the Titania's command, and I am 3-2 when I haven't. So, like, slightly above average, and oh my gosh, that was an insane draw. What a great draw. I'm so happy. But yeah, so pretty much dead on what my deck kind of expected to do. I'm blocking this every single day. I don't know what you're thinking, opponent. Even though I have the Urza combo, it's like, oh my gosh, this is such an easy block. Sure. I have another blocker for you next turn, buddy.
Nature provided the blueprints. Aerial combat is simply elegant.
Jeez. Send in the goons. Oh no. Please, let's hope this works. No, that's the worst for me. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Of course I can improve on ancient designs.
That's super unlucky. The worst time to ever draw Titania's command was right then. Let's see what we shall see. Are they going to plus Saheeli? Most likely. Is that going to be bad for me? Probably.
Think swift like a Felidar.
Think Swift. Oh my gosh, she made a Felidar reference? That's funny. Submit 0. Great.
You've got power, but you lack style.
Yes, you lack style. Of course. Gosh, what? They killed my... Why? Why would you kill my non-flyer? I can't believe... Why would you kill... Why wouldn't you kill the Zephyr?
Beauty is inspiring.
You have to kill the Zephyr there. That was maniacal. That was borderline, like, if that person was on my team in a team game, I'd be like, what are you doing, man? My gosh, I did it.
Well, then, that's all the fun out of fighting.
Okay, so I just have to deal with 2 in the air every turn, which I can deal with by putting this helm onto this thing. Wait, that's a soldier too. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Give me a land. That's a good one. That is good. Mm-hmm. Let's get this Koilos Rock involved, eh? I can't believe they attacked with the Air Marshal. Because it's not a lethal attack this turn, so it's like, doesn't do what they needed to do. That was just a... Boom! As I said, 100% in the Titania's command games. Koilos Rock was so clutch. But yeah, we're 1 game away from my first trophy of the format. Let's get it done! Welcome to the final round. At 6-2, I win this. I'm a champion. I lose this. I'm almost a champion. We're keeping this on the play. 1 land gets me to Urza, which lets me loot for whatever I need. And I already have a 2-drop. Oh, never doubted it. I also have this plus Urza, which is the only way I have to sustainably draw cards to grow this guy, so that's kind of cool. And I hit my color on the first time, so that was lucky. This card is just great. Ooh, and I even have a card to discard to Urza to get a Power Stone. Let's go. We are off to a great start here. Get rid of the depth charge. That way we'll have more mana to activate this guy next turn and play our other spells. Even though, yeah, I guess we couldn't technically play that because we had to discard an artifact to get the Power Stone in the first place, but now we just have more flexibility. We're going to try to activate Urza every turn so that we can keep growing this guy. Sure. Sure. I want to keep hitting my land drops. And I like my spells. My creatures, at least. Maybe I could have gotten rid of the Hoarding Recluse, but... Okay. Now that I have enough lands, it is only 1 turn later, but now that I've drawn a couple lands, I think I'll just keep the island so I can discard it. If I keep Desynchronized, I'm probably in better shape. Yikes. Wouldn't have mattered. They would have just taken it. Oh, easiest block ever. They must have something even better, but I'm not gonna. I don't know that. So not really much. Maybe I should have gotten rid of something in their graveyard. Okay, 100% should have got rid of something in their graveyard. This guy could be a problem. If I'd gotten rid of their Argivian Avenger, would have been way better. I realized that I could get rid of like some sort of like card that they could get back from their graveyard if, right after I decided to put a useless card on the bottom of my deck. Oh, gosh. This Thopter mechanic is growing. Oh, it's going to be super relevant. Like, relevant. Oh, goody. Could try to activate this guy, but it's... This gets exiled, and now I get an attack in with my Thopter mechanic. Oh, it's so close. Getting rid of one of their two creatures would have been so smart. I should also play my land this turn. Because I have 7 mana, so if I draw another land, I can activate this thing and Urza. Oh, this is so brutal. Come on, deck. Yes! 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 Got the trophy. Oh my gosh. Whew. Imagine if I'd gotten punished and those two things had grown into 4/5s. Oh my gosh. Let's go. We got there. Oh my gosh. People, I'm sure, doubted the audible. They doubted the mid-pack to switch into green. But we were 3-0 when we drew the Titania's Command. We scrapped out 5-2 with the, or 4-2 with the rest of the games. I mean, what a performance, honestly. Let's go. And in the final game, we pulled off the combo. The only way to draw multiple cards in our entire deck. Well, that was a sweet draft. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, found it informative. If you did like it, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. And to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag _successful_audible to let me know you made it all the way to the end. For those that don't know, in football, an audible is when you make a game plan change at the line of scrimmage. So that's kind of what we did. We made we changed plans. So hashtag _successful_audible in the comment section down below. Or if you don't know how to spell that, because audible is a very American word, and I know I don't have all American viewers, leave hashtag Pack2Switcheroo in the comments section down below. If you do enjoy my content, you can support my work on Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Linked in the description. There's tons of cool perks over there, as well as just the knowledge that you're helping me make more videos. Any patron gains access to my card-by-card tier list for Brothers War and all the other sets. You can also find links to other stuff in the description below. That's going to do it for this video, though. I hope you enjoyed it. My first trophy of the set, first 7-win run. And I will talk to you next time.